Hi Aries, welcome to the morning wake up. I hope you guys are fantastic. Thank you for being here and helping me wake up so that I can actually get going for the day. And I don't know about you, maybe you feel the same way. It's the new year. It's amazing. We're starting into 2023. It's crazy. Um, and I hope all of you are fantastic. We do have the Mercury in retrograde. As I told you guys yesterday, this is Meaningful Beauty Day Lotion that has SPF 30. I'm doing a wake up because I need it. I need a reason to start my day and get up other than just like, giving you a tarot message. So I was hoping you could help me get up and start this off. Um, so that I look halfway decent. um, so there is something with this Mercury retrograde where people who would normally not be giving me orders or direction. So with an Aries, do you feel like if somebody gives you direction straight out of the gate, like it could be a request, it could be a please and thank you, um, but when I need for you to do this, giving you direction instead, isn't that an immediate no? That's an immediate what? It's like, no, I'll do it if I feel like I want to do it, or it's could everything can be a pleasant request. Nothing has to be um, an order or demand. Okay, so if that's something you agree on, because you're an Aries and you could be the kind of Aries where you're like, oh, I like it when people are direct with me. I do too, but they can be polite. They can ask. They can use manners. You know, and I find myself dealing with people who give direction, and that's just saying to me right away, this isn't for me. I'm not doing this. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. This is where we stop. I need for you to do this for me. It doesn't even matter what it is. Like it could be, I need for you to stand over here for me. It's like, no, how about, would you mind please standing over here? Um, and I'm noticing a lot of people are doing it. This I need for you, whatever. I'm like, I'm already gone. I'll leave. I'll walk out. I mean, not in a crazy way, but if it's like constant. So I got this new thing called Catkin, and it's like this BB cream and with a sponge. So I was gonna try it. A lot of people on Amazon have nothing but good things to say about it. The ingredients list on it doesn't look too bad, but they say the coverage is really light. Yeah, I can tell. Coverage is pretty light. Oh, but it has a nice smell. I don't think I'll be using that only because I don't think that's my thing. Okay, so I just got it yesterday. Maybe I can return it to Amazon. I don't know if we're allowed to, but yeah, so like I'm big on manners because I always treat people with manners most of the time, like unless you catch me off guard, like where I'm like dead asleep and like you wake me up. But I mean, I treat people with kindness, respect, and I have my manners on. And when another one is ghosting, I'm noticing a lot of people, instead of dealing with an issue head on, um, they ghost. They just disappear. And it's like they hide behind their computer and don't call you back, or they go on vacation all of a sudden, or I can't deal with that right now. I've got other things. And it's like, actually, no, I don't even get the I've got other things. I'm getting ghosting, but this is for like normal stuff. Like ghosting for, uh, I don't know, like, okay, like something you have a question about, something like if you're doing your insurance and you have a policy and you have a question about redoing your policy at a lower rate, they'll ghost. Um, what else? Uh, if you want to quit anything, like I've been trying to quit this gym called LA Fitness, and they seem to just ghost, like suddenly just not available. I don't know, like any other thing. I'm just having a lot of people just disappear into the black hole of email or text. And it's kind of like, you know, it's a new way, because I'm from the 90s prior to all this. Like, I'm from the era of face to face and a phone call. And, this whole thing of I'm just going to disappear is like really weird to me. It's just like, this is the Huda Beauty nude. It looks a little dark for what I want to do, but it is a really nice one. This one is by Morphe Bronze Metal. It's pretty nice. So yeah, I mean, I feel like we're all grown-ups. We're all grown-ups. Everybody can be polite and answer the question. Like, just not ghost, not disappear, avoidance. I guess it's like super passive aggressive, or at what point, I'm wondering, does it become aggressive? Like, where if you're not calling me back and I don't know where you are or what you're doing, then to me that's almost like aggressive, because if you care about the person, they're a friend of yours, or if you need answers on a specific thing and they just disappear, it could be a friend or family member, it could be anybody. But if you just disappear, like I was close, I'll go and file a missing persons report. Like, where'd you go? Like, I'll be like, where is this person? I'm scared. Like, I'm scared for you if you're gone. And then if you disappear and I don't know where you are, then I'm embarrassed, or I feel weird that I even cared that you were missing. So the whole thing is very deep. And then the person will pop back into your life when it's convenient for them to see you or talk to you, or that's when it's convenient for them to call you back. And usually, I mean, it could be a lot of narcissists going around because of the trauma of COVID. So everybody went into survival, fight or flight, and everybody is just super survival mode. But everybody can call someone back nowadays with like all this, technology. For someone to disappear, it's actually really serious. Like, people do disappear and go missing, and it's like, if you're worried about them, then they pop back up. Oh, hey. And you're like, what? Like, I was really concerned. I thought you were gone, dead in a ditch somewhere. So I just think ghosting is unacceptable. And when it's past, if it's more than a week, 2 weeks, whatever, if it goes on months, I would say, or even past 2 weeks, that's aggressive. That's not passive aggressive. That's aggressive, dissing you, I guess. And then it crosses the line into, it's definitely not okay. And I won't take you back as a friend. I won't take you back into my life, ever, like there's no going back after a certain point. And then like usually what I'm noticing with a lot of these people is it's not that I'm having a lot of people ghost me. I'm talking about ghosting mostly in um like with services or things you need, answers you need, people that possibly you work with, just people where you need answers and they won't respond. They'll get back to you, like you'll put the call in Monday and they'll get back to you Friday over something that's like important. Um, okay, so there's ghosting, there's passive aggressive. So in that case, I'd rather have an aggressive person like call me back, somebody who's on it. So it's like a ball dropper, like somebody who just drops a ball. If you're an Aries, I'm sure you hate ball droppers. Like that's something that you probably it drives you crazy. This one was Monsieur Le Big by Lancome. Really, really, really good. Used it for many, many years. So ball droppers, passive aggressive, ghosters, all of that is so just like as an Aries, you want upfront, you want direct, but you also want manners. Like you don't want someone who is demanding something of you, like something really simple. Um, it's just an instant cringe, and it's more than a cringe. It's like I'm done with you. We're not going to associate. I'll never come here or shop here again. Okay. So that's maybe it's why I'm like frustrated right now. But yeah, like I need a phone call back. I need an answer. Like if you ghost me for several months and then come back, like if you ghost me in March and then you come back in August, I'm gonna be like, no, like you're not coming back. Like we're never gonna talk again. Like, are you freaking kidding me? I almost called the police over you. Like I was so afraid. I thought that perhaps you went missing or there was danger. Um, this one is the one I was talking about yesterday. It's called Kylie Quartz, and it's very shimmery. uh, really shimmery. I like it. So yeah, definitely not okay. And I think too, there's something I read here about disempowering. Like if you're a powerful Aries and somebody is doing this to you continuously, one person or several people, a group of people, you start to feel less and less in control of what's going on. And it's just like this mayhem. And, it's like, oh, I'm supposed to go on this vacation here. The hotel won't call me back, or blah, 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 and it's like there's ball droppers left and right. I don't know. I think it's, oh, I think I forgot to do my, I think I forgot to do my foundation. I think I'll just, oh no, I did it. I did it. Okay. Uh, maybe I did it. I don't know. I don't even remember if I did it or not. Okay, so that is something annoying. Another annoyance is, you know, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it. I'll get YouTube banned if I say it. um, it has something along the lines of like being drunk all the time, substance abuse, like you're just like blitzed. Dealing with people who are like blitzed. It's like, I don't know. In my era, that was like not okay. That was like not something that you would do. I mean, I even grew up many of my years in Hollywood. Like I spent most of my teenage years, I started going like to Hollywood when I was like 14, and then, you know, and I've never seen this kind of stuff. Like it's just crazy. Okay, so Aries, I hope all of you are well. I hope you're doing great. So the good thing about being in Aries is you are very cognizant, like you're very aware of your own power. And so when someone else does something where you're like, that's not right, like what? You literally start making like a mental line in the sand. Like, here we are. um, and I think as an Aries, it could be important to give someone the benefit of the doubt, but I would say as an Aries, you are 99.9% correct all the time about, a situation where you have intuition that this person is a ball dropper, they can't be counted on, they are going to leave or ghost me when I need them, to help me with something. And you're going to be like, that's completely unacceptable. Maybe another sign like an Aquarius is like, oh, I've just got, 10 other hairstylists I can call. I don't care if this person disappears or dates or whatever. Like the Aquarius will have like a whole slew of people. They're like, whatever, it's cool. But you as an Aries, you're like, wait, like I was counting on you. I think you enlist people as part of your like little mini army. Like this is like my people, and you enlist them. Like I'm enlisting this person. I'm enlisting because I think there's a certain amount of trust. I think you trust, like, okay, I've trusted you. And then it's almost like when the table starts to turn and that person's like, oh, I'm the boss now. And you can see it in their demeanor. You're like, what? No, like that never was the case. Like, geez. Um, and for me, I'm a Mars in Pisces, so I keep it all inside. You'll never see like all this drama going on. You'll never see it. I'll just be like, like that's not happening. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here, Aries? Show us the daily message for Aries. What are we at? Oh, yeah, not too bad. What are we showing here for Aries? Okay, we're getting a Queen of Coin and a secret. So the challenge is here, something is secretive. There is something that's not talked about. Queen of Pentacles, secrecy. Could be intuition as well, but the challenge is this. So the challenge is High Priestess. There's something here that is a secret. The root of the issue is somebody has very powerful feelings, emotions, strong feelings. King of the Water, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. You could be dealing with a person who likes to keep secrets. They are more comfortable with secrecy. They don't want everyone to know their life. They're not an open book. There is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here that is important, the moon. Okay, so we've got like secrecy going on. We've got things that are hidden, not disclosed. Oh, okay, we have the star card. Okay, very good. So on your cognizant awareness, like what you're aware of, is that you have hope and a need for a fresh start, a new beginning. So you're aware of this, like there's something where you're aware of it, you kind of sense, but you're like, well, I'm willing to have a rapid recovery, let this go, it's water under the bridge. I want to have hope. I feel like for 2023, you want to have hope. You're entering this, energy with hope. Okay, very good. Future energy is a Knight of the Water, which could be okay. Knights don't stop. So a knight moves around. The king, though, here stops. They are like, I'm the one in charge. I'm the one doing this. They are reaching out to you, but they reach out to everybody. That's their job or their role. The knight, their role is to reach out, which is still good. It's still fine. So what comes in for you, Aries? What is your energy today? What is Aries energy today? You're motivated. You're like waking up. So this is springtime. So the Three of Wands is the energy of April, March, April. So this is like you're springing into action, you're ready. It did come out with 10 of Swords, but I'm going to see what's in your environment. What's in the environment for Aries friends? What's in the environment for Aries friends here? Okay. Okay, 5 of Cups. So a person around you feels like they've gone through a loss. They feel like they've lost something. They feel bad. They feel like there's a loss. So they're coming to you with their feelings about that, expressing their feelings. Now, okay, you might be ignoring this person too, but what we have is remorse being expressed, apologies. However, it could also be excuses. Knight of Cups, 5 of Water. This is like, I'm so sorry, but XYZ, I was doing this or this, you know, and it could be like an excuse. And I think as an Aries, you probably hate excuses. So you're just like, whatever, I'm moving forward. Like, whatever, it's happening. Like, not in an angry way, but it is the energy of I've got things to do. I'm busy, you know. Okay, so you have pretty strong feelings about this. You're not cold as ice. You do have an emotional connection to whoever is sort of bringing you into this. You want the Ace of Cups. So you want peace. You want overflowing happiness. What is the outcome? The King of Wands, leadership, masculine, take charge, energy of a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. So when you deal with a fire sign, Aries, you Aries are ruled by Mars. You're probably more compatible or not necessarily compatible, but Mars rules over Scorpio. You might have a lifelong friendship or relationship with a Scorpio where you butt heads, but you're also like on the same page as a lot of things. So that could be like a soulmate or a lifelong friend. However, a Leo or a Sagittarius, you may not have very much in common with them because Leo is ruled by the sun and it's a fixed sign. They're very stubborn and they're set in their ways. Sagittarius is more like an Aquarius. They are very free spirited. They, you know, are here, there, and everywhere. They're like all over the place. They're, I believe, a mutable sign. They kind of go with the flow. They're just like, oh, I'm adaptable. I can do whatever, you know. Aries, you're not a fixed sign. You're a cardinal. You take charge and you get things done. The Leo is more like, I've got an itinerary and a plan. We're sticking to the plan and nothing changes. It has to be like an act of God before a Leo will change their mind or change a plan. If they set a plan in motion, they're like, we're doing, it's like everything is to me, to me, a Leo is like, everything is a military mission. Like we're doing this and it has to be like a major act of God before anything will change. You Aries are not that way. You're like, I'm adaptable, but I want to make sure that this is going to be something that will be prosperous. Like you're all about prosperity. Like, is this going to work? Is this going to be auspicious for me? Whereas the Sagittarius, they're kind of like, they've got 10 things going on at the same time. They're here, they're there, they're there, they're there, they're all over the place. They've got all these groups that they join. And they could be also looking after other people's children. They babysit. They look after the neighbor's kids. They look after their own kids. They look after someone else's kids. They're like, just, I'm looking after the neighborhood. They may even run a daycare. Like, it's weird. Okay, so you are moving forward. You're like, I've made up my mind. I'm moving forward. I don't have time. You are in this action-oriented energy. you don't have time for like an excuse because here of something that was hidden, like a ghosting or, you know, oh, sorry, didn't get back to you. I had this and that to do. And you're like, I don't care. You know, it takes 2 seconds to send a text. It's not like you walk around bitter or angry, but I think you take like little like mental notes like, So why does this person come forward with emotions? That's what I always wonder. Like, why are feelings involved? Oh, the Chariot, Cancer. Okay, so this is a good sign. They're actually cardinal. So this person is in it to win it. They may have done something minor or done something where they feel bad about it. They let you down. They did something. They could be a Cancer too. They actually are very determined to make something happen. So that's good. They actually have cardinal energy in their chart, which means this is a person you're dealing with who is on it. They're not a ball dropper. So something may have happened here. So you probably would say, see, Seven of Wands is like you're like fighting or demanding. Yeah. So I think for an Aries, if somebody comes to you with cardinal energy, like they match your energy, then you're like, oh, okay, we're good then. Like, so this person's like, no, I was so on it. I was totally on it. I woke up today at 6 and I was like on it or something like that. And then you're saying, okay, because on your cognizant awareness is, okay, you know, it's over. Never mind. Like, I'm still good. I'm still good. You know, this person though may have a lot of water in their chart because they take it as a loss, which is interesting. They take it as, oh, I let the Aries down. And then that's a whole other thing. It's like, no, we're not gonna sit here and be sad about it. We're just gonna figure it out and like move forward. Like, this is you. Like, we're gonna figure it out. We're just gonna go ahead, you know. Sun and Aries energy is 3 of Wands, Sun and Aries. So Sun and Aries is usually springtime. So what happens in the spring is the flowers are blooming, you know, everything's great, everything's new and fresh. You do end up as a king though, so you end up as a leader. You end up taking charge, or you're dealing with someone who's taking charge. Show us what's happening here for Aries today. Something about an environment that you're trying to develop, the nest, a home, maybe an office, maybe your job, but it's something about your home life or something to do with the home. Or so an example of a ball dropper could be like somebody who's going to do home repairs for you, and you put in the request and then they don't show up, or they send you a message, oh, I'm late, and you're like, okay, things happen, you know. This person feels like they really let you down though. King of Pentacles, money, wealth, abundance. Okay, there's something here financially lucrative for you. What else for Aries? Ooh, really good. The Sun card. Happiness, joy, positive energy, illumination, things going really well. The Sun is about positive things. In this particular deck, the Lenormand, the Sun is like very, very powerful, positive energy. Okay, Mother Bear of Protection is on the bottom. Okay. But yeah, it's like if somebody takes it the extra step, okay, so that's like passive aggressive too. If you address it to someone and say, why did you ghost me? And oh, I didn't know, blah blah blah, and then they turn it inward, and then they feel bad for themselves, and now you're the villain. So I notice, this is off topic, But you are in an Aries energy today. You're in, you know, this fire energy, which, so I'm wondering how often is it that Aries is cast as a villain? Like, no matter where you go, no matter how much charity you do, no matter what nice things you do, you're still cast as the villain in the movie. So I just find that kind of like funny. So let's see what we have here for the King of Wands. What's the King of Wands? You're a leader. You're taking charge. What is King of Wands? Two of Cups. Okay, it works out. Whatever you're doing today is, you're on the same page as a person. They see eye to eye with you. There is, you know, a bond, and there's a, you get it. You understand each other. There's an understand. There's a very powerful understanding. Okay, so why does this person feel a Five of Cups about it? Why does this person around Aries feel like they've lost? Okay, immaturity, impulsiveness, Page of Fire. So we have somebody here who is younger, youthful, excited, naive, all the things that a young person would have, you know. Inexperienced. They haven't done Two of Swords. Yeah, they don't understand. There's some inexperience here. There's some kind of disconnect. Why are you Three of Wands? You're coming up as Empress. Okay. So you have it all, and you have a lot to offer. You have a lot to offer, and you have pretty much everything going for you here as the Empress. This is like, I don't have time for games. I don't have time for immaturity. I don't have time for silliness. Grow up, because this person goes from a page to a king. So they do grow up. On your mind is the Star. What is the Star on your mind here? So you're letting go of something here that bothered you a little bit. Nine of Swords. Like, you started to think about it a lot. And, you know, how do I process this? What am I going to do about this? You are going to move on. Why is there a Two of Cups here? Okay, you could get messaging, could get texting. Eight of Fire. What is Two of Wands? Or Two of Swords. Why is this person so confused and then they feel disappointed? Queen of Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A supportive energy. Somebody who is confident. You know, this is a good card. This is somebody who is a grown-up. They are a mature adult. They may send you a message of an apology even. I mean, you may be getting some apology. Six of Swords. Somebody could be returning to you. Page of Cups, Ten of Coin. Water sign, long-term connection, or possibly you have good news about money or finance. What is the Chariot here about? What is the Chariot here about? Two of Coin, negotiating or compromising. Okay. Somebody's going to work it out. Page of Coin. You're dealing with, I hate to say, okay. You could be dealing with inexperienced people. People who are like new. They were just hired, or I don't want to say incompetent, because they're not incompetent. They're just inexperienced. What is the Two of Pentacles? Ooh, the Death card. Okay, so something changes or ends. Interesting. But somebody's very determined to make it go forward. Okay, interesting. There is a change. So what is the Two of Swords here? Why is this person so confused and lost? Six of coin. Okay, either you paid them or they paid you. There's something about an exchange of value going on. You may have paid them. They could be paying someone else. There's something where there's an exchange of value. There is a benefit that this person got out of the situation. Who is this King of Water here? The wisdom. Okay, so you're going to receive some wisdom. Someone's going to shine the light on something. You'll get the information. They come out of the hermit cave and they give you the information. Now, it could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. The end of the day, though, things work out for you in the situation. You know, it does work out. Could be the end of today. It could be the end of tomorrow. Three of Cups. Okay. You're going to be feeling really happy here. Ace of Coins, Sun, Three of Cups. There is some kind of like feeling of joy. All right. Really good. So you get here the Sun card, the nest, and the fishes. So you have something about money, wealth, abundance, financial security, you know, something is exponential growth in something. And then we have here something about the comforts of a space. And then we have here happiness with the Sun. Okay. Comforts of a space with the nest. Could be a home, an apartment, an office. Let's see. Show us here for Aries. What is the nest? Okay. Something is meant to be. This is about finding your true north. What is meant to be for you? True north energy. Okay. Wow, time is of the essence here for some things. Like time is a factor. We have finding your true north and time is of the essence with the cuckoo clock there. A lot of people talking, a lot of people discussing something. Something is important. I mean, for other people to be talking about it and sharing information, it's probably quite important. Okay, so you do end up on the same page. This is like the Two of Cups energy. It's coming together. Two Swans, soulmate energy. Okay, that's a good sign. Somebody has to choose here. You could be moving on in a relationship and somebody else could be moving on too. And you're meeting somebody new. We have a bureaucracy. Okay. Something is quite confusing about some kind of, you know, relationship between two people. Okay, so I don't know how to say this. Whoever it is you're dealing with, there is like a closet nasty person. Because we have here far, far back, which could be like many, many weeks ago, there's the hidden snake. It doesn't mean that I mean, the snake is somebody who's not a great person. They are nasty. They are unfriendly. They could be mean behind closed doors. This person is a nasty person. It does show that you developed here a bridge and a solution. So whatever there's like something where you're trying to find a solution for something. You may feel like you were pushed into something. Okay, there's correspondence coming in where you have to stay grounded and don't allow yourself to become a martyr, which could be happening like over and over in this situation. You do have a choice. You know, keep it real. Like, know what's real. Don't believe a fantasy if somebody's telling you, you know, a fantasy, something that's not real. Because we had the fantasy card with the mask. So there's something here about somebody is, I mean, it's the same as the cards. You had the moon in the past. So the moon is things that are intentionally, hidden. Either it's hidden feelings, dreams, things that you have intuition about, but it's not right in your face. You have to like investigate, or you have to look into it. You have to trust your intuition, because this person is not, upfront with you. And it kind of looks like due to inexperience, like the page of wands, the page of coin, the two of coin, the two of swords. I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like, if you don't know what you're doing, why did I pay you? Because it shows like somebody here was paid to do a job. They were paid to do something. It looks like two times of the essence. Like there's times of the essence here. Um, and there is a breakdown where this ends and changes with the death. The chariot moves forward fast without thinking necessarily, without a plan. You here are like, I made a decision to go forward. And then we have here the Empress energy. You're like, well, I've got everything I need. I have everything taken care of. I have more than enough. And then, this person, it's almost like you're trusting, fully trusting someone who doesn't know what they're doing. And the good news is, though, this all works out. Somehow, some way, because the star card comes in, which means maybe there was a disaster. The tower comes before the star. So maybe this person did have a disaster. Maybe their car really did break down. Maybe they, had a death in the family. Who knows? But we do have a Two of Cups with the King of Wands and the Soulmate card with the two swans. So yeah, so this is my morning wake up. Thank you guys so much for being here. It really is helping me wake up and like, get my day started. And of course, I usually do more tarot for you later. And I really do appreciate you guys very much. If you want a private reading, it's on my website under services. There are 3 different types of readings I could do for you, and usually I do it same day, and I'll send you the link. It doesn't stay up forever, but it should. If I see that you've seen it several times, usually I take it down. So anyway, Aries, this is your reading. Have a wonderful day, Aries. I appreciate you all so much. Bye for now.